Hey everyone, this is Derrick Broze with the Conscious Resistance Network. I'm here in Houston in the Heights, standing in front of this thing, which is called IKE Smart City. It stands for Interactive Kiosk Experience. And the city of Houston signed a contract, a 12-year contract with the company behind these IKE machines in 2021. The plan is to install 75 of them all around Houston by this year, and it seems like they are well on their way to do so. As you travel through Houston, as I have been, you might start seeing these kiosks appearing. The purpose is multiple things: to give you directions. The idea is that it'll tell tourists about upcoming events. Obviously, you can see at the top, it tells you the street location you're on. And they also provide Wi-Fi. They have a 75-foot wide Wi-Fi radius for those who want to log on. What Houstonians might not know, as these machines have four visible cameras that do appear to be recording. I looked up the company behind this, Orange Barrel Media, IKE Smart City. They have a privacy policy that does mention that these things have cameras. And I want to read that to you. It says, the cameras capture images of the areas surrounding the kiosk, and those images may include you. They claim they do not keep any footage captured by the cameras for longer than 15 days. And unless the footage is needed for a investigation for an incident, then they won't keep it. They also claim that they might keep the footage or use it or disclose it if they need to improve the functionality of them or to ensure the security of these kiosks, if there have been a crime associated with, and finally they say if they are required to, by law, to release the recordings from this. But on both sides, in the top corner and then the left side, on both sides, there are cameras recording. Now, the final thing they say in their privacy policy is we will not use facial recognition technology. I am reaching out to Orange Barrel Media, the company behind these kiosks, to find out if they or the city of Houston would notify the public if they ever decided to start using facial recognition cameras on these machines. So what do you think, Houston? These devices are claimed to be about giving tourists more information about their surroundings, telling you about upcoming events, and providing free Wi-Fi. But they also are recording, and as far as we know, that data is being recorded for at least 15 days. We have no idea where it's going, even though the company behind it claims they will not use it. At the moment, Houstonians have to depend on that company's privacy policy and the city of Houston to find out whether or not their data would be used in some capacity. Overall, the installation of these kiosks, these IKE Smart City kiosks, is a part of a bigger push towards turning Houston into a smart city, which has been one of the major goals of current Mayor Sylvester Turner, as he has worked to bring 5G into the city of Houston and to bring it into the smart city age. But what many Houstonians don't understand is that with the push towards a smart city also come privacy concerns and security concerns. I interviewed an official with the American Civil Liberties Union a couple years ago, and he told me that smart city technology has the potential to be a wolf in sheep's clothing if we're not careful.
When we talk about smart city technology or the Internet of Things in the government context, that what we're really talking about is, electronics that are maybe small and cheap, that can be placed around the city, and that essentially can be designed to collect information, whether it's visual information or audio information or information about, say, whether a parking space is occupied. But before any smart city technology is acquired or deployed, it's really important that a city working with its community determine whether that technology is actually smart for the city to do. Why do we say that? Well, that's because, smart city technology can be a wolf in sheep's clothing. It can be another way for the government to amass information that it may not have wanted to collect for law enforcement purposes, but that might be vulnerable to that sort of use later, or that they may not have wanted to collect for immigration purposes, but that could potentially be vulnerable to that later.
Let me know what you think about these kiosks in the comments below. Until next time, thank you for watching. This is Derrick Broze.